Summer's here. Time to unwind, get some well-deserved rest and relaxation. But you know what else is here? Learning loss. Summer slide is real. And it hits hard when the school comes back. Summer slide is real. And it hits hard when school starts back up in the fall. Unless you don't let it catch you off guard. So before it becomes a problem, I have 5 specific areas of focus for you to help your child get the most out of this summer. Stay tuned.
We all want our kids to be able to come out of summer break ready to start the next school year with confidence. That's why we have a free summer planner and resource guide that we made especially for parents of students. This guide is a step-by-step action plan to help keep your child productive and continue their learning over the summer without them having to sacrifice enjoying their break. And it's totally customizable for you and your child. I'm going to put a link in the description and pin one in the comments below. It's a good idea to get your copy now and follow along as we jump into these 5 focus points. And our first one is number 1, enjoy the summer. And this is non-negotiable. Summer break is a time to relax and have fun. Yeah, we're going to make the summer count in being productive, but it's important to keep a balance between academics and leisure. We want our children to return to school in the fall ready to learn, but we also want them to feel refreshed. Trips and vacations, family reunions, cookouts, summer weddings, any special gathering and event should be a priority this summer. Do you have any other summer commitments and programs that you and your child have been excited about? They count too. Even though this is the time for kids to enjoy the break, we still have to deal with preventing learning loss. This might be something that they don't enjoy quite as much. So it's time to move on to focus 2, which is to foster a growth mindset. Our children's future success manifests itself from within their minds. Encourage and instill a growth mindset in your child. Remind them to start everything with a positive intention. Also remind them that every experience is followed by growth, and that all of their experiences and decisions, both good and bad, have brought them this far. This is especially crucial if your child struggled in the last school year. Teach them to be patient with their mistakes and how to reassure themselves with affirmations. This skill is important to prevent previous struggles from becoming future hurdles next year. Teach them to look at any failures as lessons, to look at any obstacles or setbacks as a cliff. When things get difficult, it just means they're about to make a breakthrough. They can reach new heights. All they have to do is climb a little bit longer. And you know what else can really help your child reach new heights? Is if you hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you can get some of the best tips on how to keep your child ahead of the pack in their academic career. Tune in every Thursday for a new video. Remember, consistent effort brings consistent result. Once you talk to your child about the empowerment that comes with a growth mindset, it's time to help them get to work. This is where focus 3 comes in, which is pace your practice. Since we're talking about your child's academic development over the summer, let's consider as an example the big 3 foundational skills: math, reading, and writing. The absolute last thing you want to do is wait until the final days of summer break to start frantically reviewing math packets, cramming summer reading, and scrambling essays together. Summer is the time to make plans on how to improve what may not have gone well for your child this past year. Measure their strengths and their weaknesses to make forward progress all summer through concrete actions. How do you do this? Well, first, you want to list out your required work, and you want to do that as soon as you can. That's because next, you can schedule that workload and spread it out into small but consistent chunks throughout the summer. We recommend that your child practices at least once every 2 to 3 days for about 20 to 30 minutes of focused work. But that's completely flexible and you can adjust based on your child's needs and your summer plans. And summer break is long, so they'll probably complete this well before back to school season. So it's a good idea to sprinkle in some extra supplementary review. You can find a list of free resources that we recommend in the academic development and review step of the summer planner. Do you already use any good resources to help your child supplement their learning? Let me know in the comments below. Now, learning can be tough, even reviewing things that we already know. That's why we need breaks in the first place. So how can we make learning more enjoyable? Well, our next focus is to spark curiosity. The school year generally gets too busy to do this, so summer is the perfect time for your child to slow down and think about the things that they enjoy. Encourage your child to learn some new skills that interest them, whether it's cooking, photography, building things, singing, dancing, sports, anything. It's okay for kids to dabble a little bit and move on. They're still exploring. But once you see your child really get into it, then encourage them to dive deep. The purpose is to use their interest to spark curiosity. Curiosity is the strongest driving force to motivate people to learn, and curious children will seek out answers. Learning something they love doing builds motivation and discipline, but it also creates a love of learning. And this love of learning can transfer over and carry them through having to learn something they may not enjoy. Children can also spark curiosity in a more hands-on way through going out and engaging their community. Find some summer camps, workshops, and events near your area to meet up and network with other children who share their interests. They can make some new connections and learn together. There's another way for your child to explore and engage their community, and that's especially important as they get older and college is on the horizon. And that's through community service and volunteering. These opportunities can help your child feel grateful and appreciative. Helping others is one of the best ways to connect with people. But it also gives them a way to improve their social skills, professionalism, and work ethic. Also, they'll gain valuable leadership skills from stepping out to give back to their community. Many higher learning institutions, internships, and jobs look for exceptional qualities in students. If your child consistently focuses on their interests and service, when the time comes to make that big step in life, they'll stand out remarkably from their competition. But competition nowadays is tougher than ever, and it becomes exponentially harder for your child to stand out from the crowd if they're doing it by themselves. That's why we go to focus number 5, which is build and strengthen connections. Successful students have a strong network of support in their corner. The most central source of support are the parents, of course. This summer, you can help them expand that support by finding other people and resources to help them overcome any difficulties. Starting now will go a long way to help making next year a breeze. The hardest part for anyone to get support is to stop and ask for help. So start there. Encourage and create a safe space for your child to ask questions. Remember the power of curiosity? Look for connections in the programs your child will participate in this summer. These connections may end up being a source of mentorship, tutoring, or even recommendations and referrals in the future. Now you have all the tools you need to start building an enriching and exciting summer calendar for your child. So it's time to start setting some goals to help your child know each step forward that they have to take. Now, there is a specific method behind setting goals effectively, and it begins with checking out this awesome video series we made about goal setting. Until next time, here's to a summer filled with growth, opportunities, and fun.